Hey Star Powered friends. So this is the full moon, my full moon attunement part 2. My name is Alejandra Sophia and thanks for tuning in to Star Power Alchemy YouTube. And I'm always riding my own wave of evolution and challenge. And so case in point, with part 1, if you watched it, if you haven't, please watch part 1 because this will make a lot more sense to you, part 2. And in the cough attack that I just had. So maybe someday I'll film that. It's hilarious. This is really bringing into the light, as I'm up against what time it is that we are in with this Virgo full moon. The Virgo full moon is going to be at 1 degree Virgo. And that means the sun is in Pisces at the 1st degree of Virgo. That is it has an I am frequency. The 1st degree has an I am frequency energy essence to it. So Chiron is also, and I will be sharing a video specific to the Chiron and Aries years that we are moving into. And they're fully coming in on just the day before, literally the day before the full moon. Chiron, the wounded healer, moves into the sign of Aries. Aries, the warrior. Aries, the communicator. Aries, the communicator. There we go. So we got Aquarius, the new earth warrior, and we got Aries, the communicator. And there's no greater communication than communicating truth, communicating your truth. That is your power. That is that is what our power is, to communicate ourselves to other people. Aries is a meeting ground of selfhood. So Aries is in this meeting ground of arising to meet expression and to express. A very powerful meeting place that we each have in our out-breath. Our out-breath is our descendant point in our multidimensional sacred wheel of life that we are biodynamically living at this very moment by being humans. This is our human blueprint, and this is our experience and our opportunity to be inside of this wondrous biological multidimensional experience that is again multidimensional. It's 360 degrees times 360 degrees. That kind of centrifugal force, which is your spirit. Your spirit is the centrifugal force, and it's time to emanate. And the 1st degree frequency says, I emanate. And so there's a declaration happening, and it's a declaration of your own independence. And that is the American Revolution that we are upon, that you are the American. You may not be American who's listening to this at some point, but we are in a globalized world consciousness, the global village, Sagittarian, the global villager. So, and we're in a Jupiter and Sag year. So that is what time it is like you got to localize and you got to globalize. And the Virgo full moon is shining a light upon the daily grind of your dreams. Is a powerful grind. It's the daily rhythms. And as you're mastering your reality through your Virgo stream, because we each have Virgo streaming through us, no matter what planets we have, what planets we have signs in, or what our rising is. The human blueprint, no matter what, we all have the 12 life streams, the 12 sign journeys shining through streaming through our blueprint. So as your Virgo life stream sign journey gets activated, and is getting activated right now, because we're future, past, present beings as well. We're present, and we're woven into the future, and we're woven into the past. But as you come into a powerful presence and authenticity and integralness with yourself, then you're able to you're in a mastery with yourself and your time dimensions, right? Because we're the timekeepers of our reality on our own timeline. Birth, conception, birth, life, death, completion of life program. So with this time that we're in right now, as I'm tuning in from February 15th, 2019, looking ahead to the next 3 days and what's coming in so powerfully. Your Virgo's just here to support you and go, honey, what kind of foods are you eating? How are you getting to bed? What time are you going to bed? It's Ayurveda, things like, check out things like Ayurveda that help you put beautiful, lovely rhythms into your daily life, and use natural. It's about, Virgo wants you to get back in touch with your natural rhythms. So that's your own personal journey with yourself, because you're not like your mom and your dad. You are like your mom and your dad in some ways, and your brothers and sisters if you have brothers and sisters, but you're also not like them. You are unique. So you met like my mom, she has a different body type than I do, and she can eat certain foods, and even though she encourages me to eat certain foods, and now she's listening to me and understanding that I am different from her. I love you, mama. She can eat spicy foods. I can't eat spicy foods. So these are just little personal sharings, just to exemplify you're an individual and it's up to you. That is power. That is absolutely a part of your Declaration of Independence that you're upon with yourself, and all the different ways that you're declaring your own independence. And that is what time it is, and that is what this whole year is about, with this Saturn, with increasing forceness of you getting it through your own thick head and thick programming. That's the thick head. It's the what's been over your head, how you've been hoodwinked, right? It's getting it through your thick head so that you can really pop up into the crown and have a clear, the crown being the true supremacy of your own being over yourself, right? And that means a lot of getting real with yourself. Self-honesty is absolutely the power of declaring your independence, because if you're in denial and in avoidance, then you're not in independence, you're in codependence with your own fears. So again, the Virgo full moon's here to shine a light upon what you need to do for yourself to reorder yourself. And by order, I mean rhythm, to come into rhythm with yourself. It's the I emanate through Virgo. Virgo, the very simple, it's the first degree of each sign is the purest tendril thread of that sign journey, because there's a complexity to the sign journey. That's why astrology and the study of star genesis, again, look up star genesis wisdom, Elias Lonsdale, Mark Borax, soul level astrology, powerful astrologers, and my teachers of this lineage that I'm very, 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 very proud of. And yes, it is Atlantean, and I do mean Atlantis. And this astrology is here to help serve the new earth and the new earth warriors that are rising. And I will continue to offer my own updates, and at some point I will be moving into daily star-powered updates to help you navigate your empowering lifestyle that you're creating unto yourself in your own declaration of independence and interdependence, because that's what happens when you come into independence. You also come into beautiful interdependence, because we live in a polaric universe. We're in constant relationship with everything. This whole universe is based on this whole Earth apprentice starship program that we're upon and living is based on relationships. Always. You are in relationship with yourself. And so the Virgo full moon is here to serve you, and you to serve yourself with really embracing your daily grind. Embrace it with your dreams. The sun is shining through Pisces, and remember, if you go back and listen to my Aquarius new moon, powerful Aquarius new moon chart. Dream your dream. Dream your dream. Listen to those dreams. And I realized in part one, I was about to give you some pieces to the Piscean dream that we're all dreaming. We love Earth. oh my gosh, as children, remember Pisces rules the child, and we're always the child. The Pisces that is the Piscean you that's born into the earth, and those, remember those beginning days when you're just sort of discovering the earth and all the animals, the creatures, the waters, the oceans, and you just want that's what we all know in our heart. We know wholeness, and then we start hearing these awful truths of the present moment, of present times, and earth is under attack. Earth is under attack, and all these horrible things that are happening, so what's happening to the animals, what's happening to the environment, that's the pure Piscean place of your own heart, connected to the heart of the earth. I can't even talk about Pisces without feeling emotional, because that is where the earth is personal to me, and the earth is personal to you too. So feel your feelings. Please feel your feelings, because that's where your dreams are, and your own dream of the earth being woven back into paradise. We all are having that dream, whether you are in denial of it or not. Know it now. I know you have that dream deep in your heart, and because that's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. That is the human blueprint. Our emotions are the waters of the earth. We are 70% water. We are 78% water. I've heard both, because we're Piscean. That is our blueprint. We're Piscean, and but as we're rebirthing ourselves, and the Chiron and Pisces years has been a part of the rebirth process on the planet for people who have been working on themselves, feeling themselves, and you see it all in the collective, and I'm going to talk more about that later in the Chiron and Aries. And wow, okay, I'm really, really taking a long time with this Virgo full moon to really get across what's happening in this field that we're inside of, and there is a feeling of urgency. It's real. Feel the urgency. It is urgent for you to get to your own life callings, and to really lean into the places that you're fearing, because those are the treasure grounds. Fears and where you're holding back inside of comfort zones is really beyond those fears, or the passageway. Like, fear is actually like a passageway to get to the lands of your dreams. Right? And I'm discovering this, and I have a lot more to discover about that. Absolutely. So the Aquarian new moon is, you dreaming your dream, and you dreaming Aquaria, you dreaming Gaia Sophia through your Aquarian pathway of, I dream of health and happiness for every human being. I dream of all earth, of all animals being loved. And not seeing these awful things that come up on my Facebook newsfeed with elephants and just torturous things. They torture my soul, and makes me feel so much grief and sadness and hopelessness. And that's what time that needs to shift, where feel those feelings, and I'm just exemplifying myself, and how can you rise to the occasion? And that is what this is about. This is about rising to the occasion of the times we are living in, and what you have to do with it. And if you're going to choose to be a co-participant in a co-labor of love to liberate planet Earth and truly save planet Earth. That is inside of your dream, among other dreams that you're dreaming. It's a multiplex of dreams, and the little dreams and the big dreams, and it's time to really go for it. And I also believe that inside each one of us is an entrepreneur, because inside each one of us is a dream to be your own boss. And these are the stepping stones to get to these dream realities. So you got to get to work, you got to learn new information, and guaranteed everyone needs to lean in to neuroscience and neuroplasticity, and clearing out the old program, clearing out the old de-energizing disempowerment program, and wake the fuck up. So thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in a powerful star-powered reading with me, myself, and I, please email me at starpoweralchemy.com. Tune in and just keep tuning into my Star Power Alchemy YouTube, and I'm just developing, as you can see by the number of subscribers I have. Please subscribe, please comment, and more is to come. So much love, and enjoy the Virgo full moon.